What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Stronger Yoga. I'm Scott, and we're here to make your poses and your practice stronger. And to do that, here's the strongest girl I know. This is Shalisa. So Shalisa is going to come into a lunge. We saw our first video in the series with Shalisa. So let's go back to where she last was. But what we're going to talk about today is pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Now, what we're trying to do in this pose is create tension on the back line. From her lunge, there was tension on the anterior right line. We're going to convert that. So now she's going to straighten her leg and reach forward and bring the hands down. And that's going to create tension on the superficial back line back here. So let's talk and remember that we want the feet to have a 4-inch gap. That means that there's a 2x4, an invisible 2x4. We talked about this in the first video, and one foot is on either side of that 2x4 instead of the feet standing on a balancing beam. Now, here's what's most important about what happens when you create tension on the back line. The tension is revealed in the back. The back rounds. It becomes more like a turtle shell. So as you can see, she's really arching her back like an arc or a bridge. And what we want to do is be gliding the heart forward and trying to create more back. That's going to require more tension in the back. Now, when more tension comes into the back, when she starts to address that, it's going to pull this left hip, in this case, forward. So as the camera comes up high for me, you can see that now this left side is shorter, her right side is lengthening because of that tension. Hey, speaking of tension, I'm getting super stressed out, wondering if you're going to hit this like button. So can you help me out? So let's try to do a couple of things. One, keep the knee unlocked. And Shalisa, it probably feels to her when she engages her quad like she's trying to slide her mat forward with her left foot. And trying to slide her mat forward, even though it doesn't go anywhere, it actually pushes her left hip back. Remember, we can also neutralize the hips and bring them neutral by steering this with this back leg. Remember, this is your steering leg, your back leg. When she rotates it, this side comes forward and down. So if her hips are neutral, if her back is relatively flat, and if her side bodies are even, then we know we're creating active tension on this superficial back line. That's going to give us stronger results. Now, a couple of things. Shalisa is able to get her hands on the floor and her back relatively flat. And that may not be you. You can take a block, if you have one, place it behind your heel, and then hold the block down. Remember, we're trying to pull the collarbones away from the hip bones. We're also trying to lift the bottom of the glutes up to the ceiling. We're always trying to engage these back muscles and give ourselves better posture, okay? If you don't have a block and your hands on the floor would round your back, you can also stack your hands on your shin. Please make sure if you do this, that even though you're trying to push your shin backwards, you're pushing your shin against your hands. Don't lock out your knee. We never want to lock out our limbs, because if we lock out our joints, we're locking out potential for movement. Back flat, hips straight, nice line of tension through the superficial back line. That's how you make this pose stronger. Shalisa, thank you. Oh my gosh, she held that forever. What a stud. We'll be back again soon with another tip. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out this video on Parsvottanasana. If you're liking our content, would you do us a favor and subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button, and like this video. Leave us a comment and let us know how we can help you out more. We are passionate about helping you develop a stronger yoga practice. See you soon, everybody.